welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be talking about the interview process with the Disney program.
Yes, so we both applied. Well, I first applied to the Disney College program, and I told her to apply too so we could go together and see if we got in. And guess what?
We both got in!
We both got in!
So we're very excited. We started in January.
Yes.
And we'll end in August.
So 8 months.
Yes. So it depends if you're local or if you're coming from another state. The dates vary as well.
Yeah. So if for spring, if you're local, it's gonna start the 6th, and if you're housing, then you start the 12th. So
a week later.
Yeah. So what we want to talk to you about today is the interview process and how it went between her and me. Well, it was basically different from her to mine. So you want to start?
So mine is very simple. The person that interviewed me was very dry. No excitement whatsoever. I also asked her if she had previously done the Disney program. And she's like, yeah, I was working the ticket booth, but I didn't like it. And I was just like, I can't really say much. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that sucks. But she did ask questions about attraction, the candy, the candy apples, retail, parking, transportation, all of that. I wasn't sure I was going to get it, to be honest, just because she was so dry. And then she's like, you know what, you're going to hear from us by November 15th, I believe. And I was like, okay, that's fine. So it was simple, but it did take a while. I got my interview around the middle of September or so, and I didn't get approved or accepted until October the 3rd. So for me, it was a longer process. I guess, I don't know why.
And then what's your role?
So I got approved for the retail and merchandise role. So I'll be at the Disney stores, I guess. I'm hoping to get Main Street inside Disney. But I'm pretty much open to any store. I mean, as long as they got,
You could be anywhere in retail. Like, we just went to get our buttons, and this girl that was with us, we told her, oh, we got accepted, and she's like, oh my god, let me just get your buttons right now. And I'm like, okay. And so she said, well, what's your role? And then she's retail, so she's like, oh, you might be here too, so I might see you. And I was like, I love how they are so welcoming, like, even if like they don't know you, but it's like everybody's so happy,
Yeah, so I'm very excited, and we'll see how that journey comes, and we'll for sure do videos for you guys so you guys know like what the process is and requirements. So for the requirements, you do have to be a current college student or graduate within 1 year. If you already graduated but you really want to do the Disney program, I recommend you to enroll back to a community college. That's what I did, just so I could get accepted.
And for me, my interview, it was way different than what she told me. Like, I literally took about 40 minutes talking to her, because it was like entertaining. Like, she was so nice, she was so bubbly, and like every time she'll ask me a question, it was like a broad of questions, and then it was so fun, like I thought I was talking to a friend, basically. She was so bubbly, she was so friendly, and every time like she'll tell me a question, like I'll bring something up, and then she'll like laugh and everything, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's so nice. And then she was part of the DCP, and like she said she loved it, and that's why she's working there. Like, everybody's different. Don't be scared if you get like one person that is not bubbly, like how I got it. Like, she got it. She was so dry and everything, but she got in. So I guess it's because sometimes it depends on the person. But if the questions that they ask you are good answers, well, you answer them correctly, or if they like the answer that you said, then they'll probably accept you, you know.
And it's not like a big interview. It's not like tell me about yourself, what are your strengths, weakness. It's more like what do you like about Disney and why do you want to be here. It's more like that. So as long as you give a good answer and not just be like, oh, I'm there because of the discounts, like, you know, like, be more happy about it.
Yeah. Like if you say, oh, because I love Disney, that's like one error to say. The first thing to say is to say, oh, I just love Disney. They want something more. Like why do you want to be there? And like in my case, because I want to be in interior design, and I see so many things in Disneyland that I love to do. Like last time I saw the interior of the Main Street, like a floral one, and I told her, I was like, I really want to work as something to do with that. Or when they do, like, I was telling her, I was like, seasonal, you know, like Christmas, Halloween, anything like that. When they change the interior of the stores, it's like I love it. And when she told me that, she was like, oh, you know, there's this design internship, and you could go in it, and like she explained so much that I was like, I gotta do this. And then she's like, and ya se me olvidó qué iba a decir. But after the interview, like I felt so like loved, you know, for some reason. Like I felt so happy. And then like when I finished the interview, like my friend was like, my mom was like, ¿Qué te pasa? And I was like, I'm just so happy. Like, she made me so happy. And like I know I have struggled a lot in finding a job. Like basically in like Disney stores, I've been adding like my resumes and stuff because I really wanted to be working at Disney. And I did like so many stores, and they're like decline. I'm like, oh my god. And then when I saw like the opening for a college program, I was like, I gotta do this. And this is my last chance. And I got in, and I was like, I'm so happy. And well, I got in parking and transportation. And I'm like, from me and from the friends that I have gotten in the group me, and we're just like 5 people. But it's not a lot, but it's like, you know, most of them are like in retail with her. Like, yeah. There's a bunch of people in retail.
Really. We're like 13. A lot of them are custodial too.
Oh yeah, custodial, retail, and attractions. I've seen a lot of people in attractions. I mean, parking, they say it's not that bad. It's just simple, and hopefully I can't wait to be January already so I can start. Anything else?
I mean, don't overthink. Like if you're trying to apply, don't overthink.
It's not hard.
Yeah, it's not. It's really not.
Like I thought when try to watch the YouTube videos that are in YouTube. They're really helpful. Like they helped me a lot. I sent her some where they have their interview, what they're called. I didn't want to record my interview because I felt like if I kept re-seeing it, like I'll be like, oh, I shouldn't have said that, or oh, I didn't want to say that, but I wanted to say this. So I was like, no, I shouldn't record it. And especially because I was talking so much, and I was like, oh no, I shouldn't. But I mean, with that experience of talking to her, it was really nice. And don't be scared. Like when somebody like the interview talks to you, try to be honest or try to be yourself. Don't be like somebody be like Disney fan or something, and then you're not.
Yeah, just tell them the real reason. Like for example, when she asked me why, I said I wanted to get into the marketing team. So I was very like, I just want to network and I want to get into the marketing team, and you know that got me in.
Yeah.
Because I guess we weren't lying of what we wanted to do, and they were able to tell, like, you know, like if you're thinking too much or you stay quiet for a bit, they're gonna be like, you're just thinking for a good answer, and it's like, just answer the first thing that comes to mind, just answer it.
Yeah. Also, what I said was I wanted to like get my resume like how you say it, like broad, like to get people to get to know me like more
experience.
More experience. And usually Disney is like the second world's largest company, and by getting in the college program, it's huge, you know. And then that's what I told her. I was like, I really want to get in it because I want to get known more, you know. And then with my resume with Disney, it's huge, you know, and a lot of people see that, and that's why she's like, oh, that's a good answer. I mean, don't be as saying like, oh, it's because I want to be at Disney and that's it. And like, no, I want to get discounts. Like they're gonna be like, no, this is too childish. So no, you know,
It's not worth it.
yeah, it's not worth it. Just be honest, I guess. Just be yourself, you know. Don't be too like serious or too like funny. Like try to be in the middle. When they ask you a question, say it seriously, but at the same time, like be fun, you know.
Yeah, or like if you have a question, just make sure to like let them know, like ask them. Like don't be afraid to ask them.
Yeah, and if you like that person, write down their names, and you could give them like a email thanking them if you get accepted, you know. And also ask them a question, you know. Like I asked them, I was like, what did I say? I said if they worked at the DCP, and they said, yeah, I used to work there and I loved it. Now I'm here at this job and I love it. And I think I also asked what I asked. Oh, because she was mentioning the lifeguard and stuff like that. And I'm like, you shouldn't put me in lifeguard because I know how to swim, but I'm like, I don't know, I'm not experienced. She's like, oh, don't worry about it. And also the cooking as well, but I was like, I don't know how to cook 100%, just something. I mean, if they give me like something to learn, I'll probably learn it, but don't put me in the spot and be like, here, go to food and beverage, you know. And I'm like, no. And she's like, no, that's okay. I was like, I know that you're not experienced in that, but I just asking the questions to see if you know something and like that. So it's just pretty much, it's not hard, basically.
Yeah.
So that's basically our video for the interview. And the second video we're gonna do for the DCP is the vlog.
The vlog, and we'll show you what we got.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that.
So see you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, and one thing, don't forget to subscribe.
Click that notification button and hit that like button as well. And make sure to leave a comment below to let us know what your thoughts are or what videos you would like to see next.
See you soon, guys.
Bye.